ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन्वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna to everyone and welcome to Krishna Chaitanya channel. It's been a month ago, I think so, to start our Bhagavad Gita classes to discuss about beautiful book Bhagavad Gita. This Gita said by Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's been a month, I think so, due to everyone are on their duties. Even though I am also on my duty, preparing for my annual examination, so that's why I don't have time to eventually say about this beautiful instructions given from the sampradayam. So now we got some time, although I just kept the preparations aside, and we have some time to discuss about Bhagavad Gita. It's very important to discuss Bhagavad Gita every day. But sometimes, due to some duties, we cannot discuss, although it doesn't care. So every time we can discuss, every time, even though in our duties we can apply these lessons, isn't it? We can apply these real life lessons what we have been discussing in this total 32 slokas what we have been said, and I think so approximately 15 to 16 days. So you cannot miss Bhagavad Gita in every time, anytime, even though this Bhagavad Gita series gets over. You can repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Even though in the mind also it will be there. Even though this Bhagavad Gita series ends, that you can apply in your real life lessons and you can glorify Bhagavad Gita still. Very good instructions given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you should apply these lessons. So, although now let us come back to the topic. Let us go with the recitation of the slokas. As usual, our agendas, what we have been said. So the first point, what we do is recitation. Everyone should recite this who are watching this video. The second one is recapitulation. It's been a long time no see for Bhagavad Gita. So that's why we have a small recapitulation. After that, explanation. We explain about the essence of what that beautiful instructions is been processed, analyzed, and given for us. After that, notifications. We have new notifications, and I think so everyone will enjoy with this new courses. Everyone can come, everyone can hear the beautiful instructions, beautiful essence from the book, from all the books of what Prabhupada wrote, of what it came from Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya Parampara. So let us go with the first agenda of all, recitation. So this is Bhagavad Gita 1.34 and Bhagavad Gita 1.35. Let us start. मातुला स्वासुरा पौत्रा स्याला सम्बन्धिनस्तथा एतान् हन्तुम् इच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन अपि त्रैलोक्यराजस्य हेतो किं नु मही कृते निहत्याधातराष्ट्रान्नः कप्रतिः सज्जनार्दन. So these are the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Let us do it fully now. Don't repeat after me this time. Come with me. मातुला स्वासुरा पौत्र स्याला सम्बन्धिनस्तथा एतान् हन्तुम् इच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन अपि त्रैलोक्यराजस्य हेतो किन्नु मही कृते निहत्याधार्तराष्ट्रान्नः कप्रतिः सज्जनार्दन. So let us go with the translations. Matula, Shwashura, Pautra, Syala, Sambandhinastata. Maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties before me. Etannahantum ichchami. Why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? Gnatopi Madhusudana. O maintainer. Sorry. Gnatopi Madhusudana. Even though they might otherwise kill me. said Janardana, O maintainer of all living entities, Api Trailokya Rajasya Eto Kim Nu Mahi Krite. I'm not prepared for this fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. Niharta Dhatarashtranaha Kapritis Janardana. What is the pleasure we will get from killing these sons of Dhritarashtra? So, this is the total translations of Bhagavad Gita. So, let us know the recapitulation, the second agenda. Second agenda, recapitulation. We have been said about Bhagavad Gita 1.32, Bhagavad Gita 1.33. So in that, Himno Rajena Govinda Kimborgaya Jivitenava Yeshamarthe Kankshitam No Rajam Bhoga Sukanicha. I don't need any Rajam, any Bhoga. Any Bhoga means any happiness, any um any worth, any rajam, any kingdom. I don't need any of them. Because taime vastita yutte pranam stakta dhanani cha acharya pitara putras tataiva cha pitamaha. Now, although what I am desiring, I am desiring about my acharyas, I am desiring about my relatives, but now तयमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा धनानि च प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्य पितृपुत्रास्तथैव च पितामहा. Now, although they are opposite to me, if I win this, then everyone will die. Here, Arjuna is saying, Arjuna, he cannot decide himself in this particular situation. So he said, Govinda, Kimno Rajena Govinda. Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as Govinda because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and the senses. Go, that means cows and senses. We say Goswami and Goswami. Those are called as go. There are two. It's like Paryayavachi Shabd. Like there is cow and there is senses. For Goswami, it is one who mastered the senses. So it is called as Goswami, Shad Goswami, Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Very big instructors from our parampara. So now let us continue. Because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and the senses, by using the significant word, now it's coming. Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna's senses. Arjuna, he has been said, Oh Govinda, now I cannot decide myself. What should I do? So you say to me that will satisfy my senses. But Govinda is not meant for satisfying our senses. If we try to satisfy the senses of Govinda, however, then automatically our own senses are satisfied. That is the meaning of Govinda. That is the thing of Govinda. So what should Arjuna do? You have to decide. Arjuna should decide that I should be a shishya. I should know. I should listen the instructions of Krishna and go with it. That is, we can complete the senses of Govinda, then directly our senses will be also satisfied. That is the purpose of Govinda. But Arjuna indirectly is saying that now my senses are not satisfied. So you say to me that what will satisfy to me? So this will be the thing. This will be the purport which has been explicitly explained by Prabhupada. Let us continue to now the explanation part, the third agenda. Matula Swasura Pautra Now the list is continued. Where does the list started? You can see it from the Bhagavad Gita book. Acharya pitara putras tataiva च pitamaha matula swasura pautra syala sambandhanastata. So these are the two lines of what Arjuna is giving a list. That now this meaning which is displayed here, it's continued in your Bhagavad Gita book, but it has been half. So at the starting when it has been said, "Oh Madhusudana," when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, father-in-law, maternal uncles, it starts with father-in-law, grandsons, brother-in-law, and other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me. Why should I wish to kill them? Even though they might otherwise kill me. O maintainer of all living entities, O Janardana. So now, at the last time, she made a word Govinda. We have been described it now itself. And there is other word in this two shlokas. Kapratis said Janardana. What do you mean by Janardana? Here it has been said, O maintainer of all living entities, who maintains the all living entities, including human, including animals, whatever it be, including a small spider also. Of all living entities, he maintains. And he says, I'm not prepared to fight with them even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. What pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? He's saying directly that I won't fight. He's saying reasons, reasons on reasons on reasons. He said four reasons for this, and this is the second reason. So let us go deeply. How to go deeply? By the purport itself. Everyone wants to show his opulence to friends and relatives. But Arjuna fears that all his relatives and friends will be killed on the battlefield and he will be unable to share his opulence after victory. Everyone does this thing. If anyone wins a cricket match and who is the winning team's captain, that captain might say, I'm the person who made this field. I'm the person who catch this ball. I'm the person who hit it these many runs. I'm the person who made the target low. He's showing his opulence to his father's relatives, and what do? They appreciate. What is Arjuna doing now? Arjuna, he is feared. He might even show his opulence now. That if we win this Kurukshetra war, isn't it? As according to Krishna. But here one point is left here. That there are no one against him, no opposite team. If that cricket captain has a team and he has the opposing team is his friends, his relatives, his mother and father are also there. They might even they are also in a motion, in a notion of victory, isn't it? Just like the same incident Arjuna has it. If he wins, then to whom he will show his opulence? Such a beautiful unknown words said by Prabhupada, which has been coming from parampara. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम इमं राजस्य यो विदु सकालानेह महता योगो नष्ट परंतप. Krishna says in the fourth chapter. So now let us see. Now Arjuna, let us bring that incident to Arjuna now. Arjuna has that incident, although now Arjuna's opposing people are nothing but their relatives, fathers, mothers, grandfathers, maternal uncles, father-in-law, brothers-in-law. If he wins, that they might lose, they may lose. This is a yuddha. This is not a cricket match. They what do happen? What do that happen? They will die. So what Arjuna will do? Arjuna cannot show his opulence. Arjuna cannot show his background, that what I have done in this great yuddha. He's feared about it. So here one reason it's been said, this is a typical calculation of material life. Yes. The transcendental life. Now the material life is done. We are coming to transcendental life. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since a devotee wants to satisfy the desires of Lord, he can, Lord willing, accept all kinds of opulence for service of Lord. If the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a farthing. Arjuna did not want to kill his relatives, and if there were any need to kill them, he desired that Krishna kill them personally. At this point, he did not know that Krishna already killed them before they're coming into the battlefield, and he was only to become an instrument for Krishna. What words came from the parampara? He's saying now, I cannot kill. The first reason that I don't want to kill. Those are my relatives. The second one is that to kill only Krishna to kill. Although Krishna made them kill, made them die before the battlefield only. So, after now, Arjuna is only in this case study, like based, case study based, like what lesson we can learn to become an instrument for Krishna. This fact is disclosed in the following chapters. Is here it has been said. As a natural devotee of the Lord, Arjuna did not like to retaliate against his miscreant cousins and brothers. But it was the Lord's plan that they should be all be killed. Arjuna says, what pleasure we will derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? What pleasure we'll get? The devotee of the Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoer. But the law does not tolerate any mischief done to the devotees by the miscreants. Who are the miscreants? Who are the miscreants? Everyone knows this. It's Dhartarashtra. Ha. Duryodhana. Every single time, from the childhood to adulthood to a responsibility stage taken. From that also he is been retaliating. From that also he is just disturbing. You say disturbing is more. The word is more still. I'm just giving less words. If you can bring more words, I think so you can bring. So here he's been saying Arjuna did not like to retaliate against his miscreant cousins and brothers. And it was the Lord's plan that they should be all be killed. Okay, this is everything done. The Lord can excuse a person on his own account. A person who does one sin, he can be pleased by many things. Here, many things happen like that. But if he harms the devotee, if he harms the devotee, a devotee who is in the bhava of serving the Lord, he will be eventually be sorrowful and okay, he will be in a normal condition. Okay, I please you, but the Lord will not please him. Arjuna is saying, what pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of the Dharashtra. Because they made you. You are the person who pleased with them. But the Lord is not pleased. So what Lord did? Lord made you to put. You to kill them. Lord cannot directly come. Eventually, although they before died, as though said before. So here, transcendental life reasons also came. So this, therefore, the Lord was determined to kill the miscreants. Although Arjuna wants to excuse him. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskrutam. Vinashaya cha duskrutam. Destroying the miscreants. He can be coming in many, many forms. He can be coming in Varaha Avataram. He can be coming in Matsya Avataram. He can be coming in Narasimha Avataram. He can be coming with the help of his own bhaktas or not. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskrutam dharma samsthapanardaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Every single yuga this happens. To just bring dharma back up, establishing it. So this is the total description, unknown description what we got. See, if we won't get be this beautiful description of Prabhupada, what we might happen? Like we think that this is like a normal story. All right, there are so many slokas which are very very hard to understand. But this description, this beautiful purport written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, made us easy to understand. Such a beautiful purport he gave for us, which made this small reason into a big understanding. We understand this as okay. Now Arjuna is like, okay, he's just telling the list. I don't want to kill them. Okay, all right. We know like that. But the purport is from totally from the Sampradayam. It came. And now it's still coming. It's still given as a beautiful, beautiful purport from Prabhupada. So now, for now, we completed this Bhagavad Gita 1.34, Bhagavad Gita 1.35. Now let us go to the last agenda, notifications. I think so. Some were postponed. Everyone knows that some were postponed, and this I was saying before that I might start this at 2nd February, but due to everyone were preparing and I was also preparing, so I cannot get time. And even though I get time, you cannot see it. So everyone should see this beautiful, beautiful instructions given by the Lord. So everyone should be present. So now I again postponed it to 8th March at 2025. So when we'll start with March, all the annual examinations, I think so, might be completed or will complete. So this time we have been said every Sunday, na? Now it's every day. Every day enjoy and hear the beautiful pastimes of the Lord at Krishna Chaitanya channel. Transcendental pastimes of the Lord. In the descriptions of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto and the summary of the Srimad Bhagavatam, total 90, I think so, according to me, there are 90 chapters above in that. So let us go with the next notification. So, perfect answers for the beginners. This is something that everyone needs it. Why? Because now, even though everyone understands Bhagavad Gita, everyone should know the purpose of what I should be, the devotee. Everyone thinks everyone should get profits. This is the purpose of a Kali Yuga. This is the purpose of the man who lives in the Kali Yuga. So, detail to detail for beginners, not only for beginners, for the persons, for the preachers, you see, who wanted to be, to preach beautiful lessons given by Lord Chaitanya, beautiful lessons given by Sri Shukadev Goswami, beautiful lessons given by Krishna, Supreme Personality of Lord Himself, beautiful lessons given by Lord Rama, beautiful persons given by the Gunavatara, Lord Vishnu, Kshirodakashaya Vishnu, Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. So, every Sunday or in normal days, this both courses will happen. This is very important to the people who wanted the some lessons based on our gurus of what our gurus say. So some people might get doubted. Like many people will say that who are these people? And some questions are also not answerable. So that's why many people get doubts. So this course is very important for them. This course is also very important for the beginners. This is the first step of devotion. So we are starting this at the 2 days after the before course what we have been said, the transcendental pastimes of Lord, starting at 10th March 2025 at Krishna Chaitanyam channel. So these are the notifications for us, and I think so with this we will complete our total video. Let us end this with the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय, जय जय श्री राधे श्याम, हरे कृष्णा।